don't care who you are, where you're from, and what you did.
As long as you love me. Hey,
let's go.
I love it. We came in, and for those who don't know, that was the octave ranges of Karen Civil and our guest.
OT Genasis.
Big league talk.
The big leagues.
Ming sat out on that one.
Because I'm an NSYNC fan.
First of all, no, you not. No, you not. Since when?
Bye.
No, what else? What else? Track 7 off the album.
She said bye.
Track 7 off the album.
Okay, I was a Destiny's Child fan.
What did that have to do? You went to a whole Backstreet Boy concert.
As a friend.
You know what?
Moral support.
Let me tell you how moral support works in this friendship.
Support.
OT, I took her to see Beyonce, right? Her phone died.
You left me at the concert.
I did not leave you.
My phone died and I stayed.
Yeah,
I didn't even have a ride home.
Listen, she took my phone. I was tired. Like, I love B&J, but I swear she wanted to get there before, like, the lights even went on.
She want to be there when the DJ setting up.
Yes.
Not even, like, when production is, like, getting ready to load in. So yes. I felt like we were there for a good 10 hours. And I was like, okay, Ming, let's... I had a date. Yeah. So I was like, let's wrap this up. She was like, nah, I need your phone. I need more content. But yeah, going with her to see B&J.
You were ready to leave to go to a date.
I'm not even gonna hold you.
Now I'm glad I know why you were so anxious. She just
I ain't even gonna hold y'all.
Y'all see what I had to see. I see my favorite song.
I was like,
You was like, what time does it say?
Because she was hitting us with an encore a few times. I love B, don't get me wrong. Then you were like, yo, let me get your phone. I'm like, Ming, slow down. I need a little bit of juice for later.
You need whole catalog.
This is the thing. People record at concerts. Do you even go back and watch the footage?
I posted on my social media
platforms. After that, so you go to a concert to watch it to my grandkids. To watch it on a little screen.
A fucking legend in person. We were like, she looked at me.
No,
Do you realize that?
Okay. No, I know. That's why you're like, give me my phone. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. Anywhere she went on the scaffolding, you were going with her, which was like interesting. But nonetheless, I went with her to see B&J, and she had to go with me for my birthday to see the Backstreet Boys in Vegas. And it was interesting.
Let's compare the two.
All right, relax. It was interesting because the fans were like, is your friend all right? Mind you, they front row seats. Right there, Biz Al.
Yeah.
You know? And she's sitting
looking
there
at her like she tripping.
They was like, is your friend all right? I was like, nah, she's cool. She's just here for more support.
These seats were so expensive. I said, were they?
Oh my God.
We stand in line to take a picture with them. The girls is like freaking out. It's like, who's your favorite? I'm like, I don't even know none of their names.
I was like, Ming, let me get the picture. She was like, nah, you made me do all this. I want the picture. Because I want to double up and get 2.
Yeah.
So just, like spin the block and be like, hey guys, I got 2 photos. She was like, nah, you made me do all this. I don't even give a fuck. I'm posting this.
I needed my photo.
Yeah.
I don't miss a photo op.
For nothing. But... you know why we started off singing? It's a Valentine's Day. Well, technically week, whatever. It's coming up.
Why you say it like that?
I don't know, because it's like Valentine's is a little bit questionable.
It's tricky.
It's very tricky.
Do you guys have Valentine's?
Okay, see?
Do you have... I'm going to let Karen go first. Do you got a Valentine? Do you have a Valentine?
Like, did they give me a card to circle yes and no?
Do you have a Valentine? You know what?
What? They always say let your guests go first. Especially, it's like, yeah.
I should.
You should.
It's crazy when men say that because he gonna go in his 1 or 2 phones and send somebody a heart with a question mark, and then he has a Valentine's. Let me try and do that. It ain't gonna work in my favor. They're gonna be like, bitch, what did you want? What's up?
I'm single, but if my favorite want to come back, then I don't know what to tell him. I don't know what to tell him.
That's funny.
On our way here, I was telling Karen, if I don't have no plans by February, I think the 10th or the 11th.
We're on a Cabo.
Is my cutoff. So if you plan on making plans with me, let me know before the 11th or 12th.
Yeah.
My cutoff for the gentlemen's listening is the 12th. So
if not, I'll be in Cabo
if you want to
with
prepare
my friends.
Yo,
yourself.
you know
drinking
that
margaritas.
y'all know that y'all old work is gonna think y'all with some new work. Y'all know that, right?
All right.
I'm single, so
All right.
and I don't have exes.
Oh, she talking spicy.
I'm with that. I'm with that. Because at this point, it's like old work can't even get mad because they
They
didn't.
don't exist in my world. 'Cause I
Yeah.
don't have any exes.
They didn't provide anything or do anything. Where the flowers? Where the like? You know my word, accoutrements. Where's the like Valentine's Day accoutrements? Like where's that? Because you know everybody's gonna be going up. You already know shade room is gonna look. Oh my God, couple goals. You know, Fab is giving us a post.
For sure.
You know,
Who's your favorite couple? I like Sweetie and Quavo.
oh, you know Quavo's going up. Sweetie's gonna make the content. Ooh, favorite couple. I like G Herbo and Taina.
I like them too.
Yeah, obviously, always a favorite is Tiana and Iman because he tried to do sweet things, and yeah, Junie wants in.
She wants in.
She's a plus. She's a +1, and now Rose is a +2. But G Herbo and Taina might be my favorite couple.
Okay, so before we started this podcast, what did you ask us about 2 phones?
I said,
And he's trying to be quiet now.
No, I
Say it the way you said it.
I said, if a dude have 2 phones, is he tricky? Is he doing something that he's not supposed to be doing?
Okay.
Well, a guy can have no phones and be doing some shit. He ain't got no
and he's still treating it. He's
So,
still out
I
here
don't
treating
care
it like
from
Halloween.
the poorest of the poorest to the richest of the richest.
Yeah, no,
Like, if there's a will, there's a way.
Y'all still treat it like
So
Halloween.
do you bring both
Trick
those
or
phones in the
fucking treat
house?
with y'all?
What if so if you bring
You didn't answer the question.
you
I
do
got a
bring
story- I got a story
You
time.
do bring both phones in the house, but if you
Are
bring
they
both
turned
phones in the house-
on? Are they both turned
Or is
on?
one
both-
always dead? Like, damn, phone dead.
Knowing it's an outlet in every
Let me tell you.
corner.
the way that women think of
Let me tell you what I did. One time I did, right? So my ex-boyfriend, we had went out the night before, right? I didn't even know he had this second phone, right?
Right.
And his friend left his food in his car. So he called me like, hey, could you go in the roads and get the food and stuff on the back seat? I don't want it to have my
Right.
car stinking. So when I got in the car, I seen the extra phone. Right? It was like in the side of the side of the thing, right? So I was like, okay, motherfucker, I
Yeah,
got something
looking
for
around.
you. So what I did was, because he thinks I knows all his passcodes because I'm one of those, right? Okay, I'm like, FBI ain't got shit on me, right? So I'm like, all right, I got something for him because I didn't know this passcode. I didn't even know this phone existed. So what I did was I charged the phone up. And I left it sitting.
Why did you charge the phone up?
Because I
then?
wanted to scare the shit out of him. So, which it worked. So I charged the phone up and then I left the phone sitting face up in plain view on top of like the console. So he know he didn't leave that phone like that, right? So when he got it, he was like for the next 2 or 3 days, he was like walking on eggshells trying to figure out if I got in the phone, if I didn't get on the phone. Like one of my friends was like, yeah, he think you done open up an investigation on his ass.
I don't know what to
Is
do.
in the phone. I never got in that phone.
Sick. Oh,
If it's
man.
any phone hackers,
The way y'all think is
please DM me
crazy.
or email me.
We
paying.
always need a few of those.
Sheesh.
Because you know what? Y'all be playing games, though, with these phones. Y'all play real life games to see, like, let me see to what crazy I could get her for my enjoyment.
I had a guy had a second phone, and guess what he did? He put like one of his friends' kids on as a screensaver, and he would leave it like on the passenger side. So
See,
like if I ever
tricky.
found it, it was like, oh no, that's such and such phone. Because like when you open it, it's somebody else's kids.
He put
like
too
when I
much
say
thought into that
tricky,
lie.
it
Wow.
gets sneaky links. Gets very, very tricky.
But it's not only men though. It's women too.
But women don't get caught.
No, yeah, I don't. But let me tell you something. It's one girl that thought she was slick. I used to deal with. Right, this was like years back, and I was like, I feel that you feel like you funny, man. You better not play with me. I was gonna tell you, like you feel me? Like don't, because I'm going to go. So I said, so.
What's your sign real quick?
Gemini.
Okay.
So, I know you like, look. So.
Don't play with him.
So, one time, I think it was maybe like 7 o'clock. Mm-hmm. She had a son, too. So, she's like, I seen a phone call come in, but, you know, if y'all sitting chilling, y'all watching a movie, but I brush it off, like, look over the side.
Was it saved or was it just a number?
I'm not gonna say her son first name, but it's her son first name, and then they say school next, right? Like, like it's a school calling. Oh, tripping. Mm-hmm. And so, like, you know,
the school calling at night.
Like it's like 7, so I'm looking like
School closed.
Yeah. And then the only time like you get those late calls, I know it's like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Maybe it's like your son didn't make it to school today. Yeah. You know what I mean? He went to school that day. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So maybe like 2 weeks later, you know, the phone is ringing, and she like, who is it? And I was like, oh, ain't nobody. Yeah. Whatever. So I'm like, I know I can't get played because I answered if it's a school. Let me see what's up. Hello? I'm like, don't even say nothing no more. That's the end of my story.
I mean, it could have been the principal.
That's the end of my story. But I was like, the principal.
You know what's a good way to be a
like Jacob. It could have been principal.
No, I'm like, women are so sneaky
she
on a whole nother level.
She should have said, listen, instead of saving it as the school, she should have saved it as spam likely.
Nah, you know what? You know what I do?
You're different.
Nah,
I'm body different.
Somebody is different.
Literally, I save people as Spectrum.
No, I should say spam likely.
Nah, I do Spectrum because it's like if a nigga looking at my phone, you're gonna look at it and either pay this bill for me, or you gonna be like, the cable company calling you real quick. I'm like, man, because you know they call you 24/7.
Yeah.
So to me, Spectrum is the best because it's like, here they go. They always want money. Like I just paid them. Meanwhile, they're in the text. But it got to a point where one time I was really mad at a dude. Mm-hmm. Like I knew he was doing some shit, and he was like, "No, I'm being honest." He was like, "If you want, you can check my phone." So I said, "Cool, let me check it." He was like, "What?" I said, "Bitch,
you think he was gonna fall for it?" Yeah,
I was like, shoes unlaced, everything. I fell. Let me see it. And he was just like, "Nah, why it even go in there?" I said, "You're pissing me off even more because what you did, you just didn't even like. That was for show. You should have just let me see the phone." I want to see the phone. And I was just so like pressed to see it. I said, say less. No problem.
That's the number one thing that don't make you look at a phone. Like, you want to see my phone? Like,
but the fact that you wouldn't let me, but I knew his iCloud password. And I was like, I don't need your password. So if I can't see your phone, you don't fucking need a phone.
See, like,
you don't need a phone.
I reset that whole bitch. Put your Visa back in. Put your passwords back in. Your phone went back to factory settings.
Me, I don't even need your code because, like,
yes,
I always get the person's
but
passcode.
Listen, if you're gonna offer it, you're gonna offer it.
First day I get your passcode because you're gonna put it in. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna be like guarding your passcode. You're not gonna be looking either. Me and my friends, because my friends are texting like, "Yo, this is his password." Like, say,
I love to sit in the back seat.
Oh, this is the password. Save it.
I love to sit in the back. Listen, this is the front seat. This is me.
Now you gotta do it on this, but you gotta do it in the beginning. If he's not willing to give you his password, you have to do it in the beginning.
What happens if a man holds his phone? Like if he's holds his phone?
Hey, what you doing?
Like if y'all sitting in the house together. What? If y'all sitting in the house together.
Why is it so up close on you like that? What you typing like that for?
Doesn't mean that he's cheating.
It's giving me very Revenge of the Nerds. Why are you sitting like that with your phone? Just relax. Your limbs are too tight.
I seen women.
No, the limbs are too up here. I need you relaxed. Like
this
bitch ass nigga want. This is like, ooh, I don't want her to see. Yeah, you cooking, hon? Okay.
You cooking?
Listen, let me tell you. One of my exes, right? He knew I was gonna go through that phone, so he had kind of got like real smart, right?
Right.
And so like what he did was, I guess he was like cheating with this girl, but you know she had got like emotional, and she had sent him like this paragraph. It was like, you said that you got a girlfriend and you love her so much, but you always like, you know, you say you never leaving her. I just don't understand. She like wrote this long message, right? But I'm assuming that I must have been around when the message came through, so he couldn't fully digest how full of shit he was. So what he did was he copied the message and he saved it to his notes so he could delete the message so he can read it and then he can respond.
Oh, he's lit.
I'm litter. So when I got in that phone, I'm like, all right. So because if I go through your phone, the only reason why I'm going through your phone is because you're playing with my intelligence, right?
Yeah.
And so like now I gotta check your screenshots. I need to check your notes. And
You need
so
to check notes?
yeah.
I need to check the search bar.
I
the
wish you
notes.
would check my
honestly,
notes. I got a whole bunch of raps in there.
A lot of guys keep all their passcodes
in their notes.
And a lot of girls cheat on Snapchat. Not Instagram. Snapchat.
Who are these girls that you know?
Yeah, because I only know angels.
For real?
Yes.
I don't know girls who cheat.
A lot of... Oh, well, yeah, not cheat, but...
Or like, do sneaky links. It's very faithful women that I know. What women you know? Listen, y'all play the game and invite us in to play and then get mad
Right, 'cause that's
when
it.
we
We don't
start
like it, that's
scoring.
different.
No, when we start scoring like Jordan
Yo,
and
let
we
me tell you
start coming
something.
out here looking like
Let me tell
LeBron.
you something. Mm-hmm. When men cheat is one thing, right? But when women cheat, like, we want to, like...
I never get the point of they say women cheat. It's more of an emotional attachment as to men. It's just our dicks.
No, it's because
y'all dicks.
no.
When
When women listen, when women cheat, right? It's either emotional or if it's not, y'all just really feeling that nigga. So it's either that or that. When niggas cheat, it's like, and that shit does not matter.
No, we just want to know what the
means.
No.
What's
that?
It's like,
But what does it mean when a guy...
like it look good right now and it's not gonna look good tomorrow. But when women, with y'all like, oh, so if you're not emotionally attached, you're like, yeah, but I'm feeling this nigga though. But it's like, look at you smiling.
You don't-
That's just crazy. See what I'm saying?
But you don't think now in this day and age with like sexual freedom and certain things, girls are like, yeah, I just want the fuck up on them. It ain't nothing.
Yeah, but nah, but you were still feeling him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Y'all were still feeling him. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So with us, it's like, with niggas, it'd be a piece of
But why do
ass.
y'all risk
And we don't
everything
know. I'm
for
convinced that it's like,
Why do y'all risk everything for it?
Do y'all even do the math?
we still scientists are still yet to find that out.
They gonna cure HIV and everything before they figure out
Cancer.
why
They gonna
men.
figure out what cancer is?
Everything, yes.
Dang. So what was the craziest sneaky link that you ever done?
The craziest sneaky link I ever
Yeah, like how'd you do it?
No names need to be said.
Okay, no names need to be said. But this was about maybe like I'm gonna tell you how long it was because before you tell me I'm a piece of shit. This was about, I would say 33 now. It's like maybe like 22, 21. But anyway, no. 19. I was 19.
Okay.
Cause
You can still
so
be a
I'm
piece
trying-
of shit at 19, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
you a full grown adult. I like how you try to clean it.
No.
Nah,
I was
you
just trying to make
voting
sure.
and you buying cigarettes. You know what you're capable of.
No. I just want to before you be like, what? You did what? Well, so at the time I was hustling and then I took like a big loss and I had no money at the time, right? I was like fucked up, right? Whatever. But I was like chilling with my little, I had my little thing or whatever. You know, we
Your little vibe.
we had like D-Wade sidekicks and shit like that. We was kicking it.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying? We
I
had,
remember
both had,
those.
when the D-Wade sidekicks was
Those
kicking
was
it.
the expensive
Yeah, those
sidekicks.
One. Yeah. So there's one girl that she wanted to link, and I was on her, right? But mind you, like me and this one girl was like really kicking it big, like, and so I used her car to go over there and fuck
You
her.
one of
in her
those?
car.
Oh God, you one of those?
I know you
No,
fucking
I'm not
lying.
one of those. I did it.
know you fucking lying.
That wasn't big league, bro.
Listen.
Yes.
No, listen. This is before all that. This is
Okay, all right.
It's like I used the car.
Yeah.
I went over there.
They had taxis.
Listen, I used her car. I went over there. I couldn't go in a house, like, you know what I mean? Like at that time,
You
like,
didn't
people
have
had a
sex
car.
in
my
his
God.
car.
Huh?
You had sex.
He did. Did you put gas back in it?
I didn't have sex in the car. I had
Okay.
sex in the back seat of the car.
That's in the car.
Did you? Did you put gas back in the car?
No, but I just cleaned it to make sure it wasn't foggy
You owe that
anymore.
girl a car to this day.
I made sure it wasn't foggy anymore.
To this day, you owe her a car.
So what did you just rolled down the windows?
Did she find out?
I know you just rolled down the windows on
Did
that
the girl
highway.
did your shorty find out?
I denied it. She found out, but I denied it.
My question
You
is,
knew that girl was gonna tell.
But I
She
just
was gonna
cleaned-
be happy to
I
tell,
made sure
like, yeah, I
cleaned
fucked your nigga
but I
in
made
your
sure,
car.
No, but I made sure. No, but I.
Girls love doing that.
No.
why do y'all give girls ammunition like that?
Cause you know that's
was-
what she did.
You
yeah.
just went and dropped off grenades.
You know your girl was
AKs.
probably at the skating rink, at the nail salon, like, yeah, you know, I just fuck OT. Mm-hmm.
No,
And
but-
that Corolla, ain't that your car, baby boo, sis, mama?
Oh God!
That's exactly how she hit her.
No, but
You oughta be ashamed.
you know, I didn't know how else was I gonna do it?
How about not doing it?
You know what's fucked up? I thought about it. Like,
He was manipulating you.
where
how about
could he
just
go with
not
this?
doing that? So, like, on your way back home, did you be like, damn,
Windows
this is-
rolled down?
This is fucked up, or you was just like, I got away with a sneaky
Nah,
link?
you rolling down the window like pussy fire. Wind
Seek
blowing,
help.
wind blowing. You're like,
Seek
sheesh.
help.
You went rolling back like.
So you went back like, nah, baby, I was just, just moving around.
Yeah, I was
Where
like,
did you say you was going?
I can't even remember what I said.
This why
at the time.
nobody can drive my car.
Handle
Period.
So like, nigga thugging in your car.
Hell
Go get some
nah.
work. Go get some work in your
You
car.
ain't doing shit
Pull
in
up
my
some
car.
work in your car. Just make sure he clean. You know, girls like putting like makeup on their mirrors when they flip their mirror down. So you got to make
Or
sure
they're
you
like
clean
the-
that.
Nigga know the tricks.
Crazy.
Let me see this handbook that you got. Cause you got a handbook. How you know what we out here giving? See, nobody ever mentioned that to me. Cause me, I flicker it down.
Yeah.
I go just like this
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
lip
yeah.
because I know I got a little bit of glitter. Flicker her down, move it around a
No,
little bit.
if you played long enough, then you know the game. If you played
When I was in when I was like 18, 19, right? I had this boyfriend and he was like cheating on me with this girl. This is when you had house phones, right? And
People
so,
still do.
Huh?
People still do. Yeah.
No,
Because it's like 300-400 cable, internet, phone.
I mean that they use.
Oh, I
You
don't
know
use my house phone.
with the caller ID.
I don't use my house phone.
Well, this guy had he was cheating on me with this girl or whatnot, and so he was, guys would look you in your face with tears coming down their eyes and be lying. Like,
That's not true.
yes, it is. Yes, it is. I had a guy on his hands and knees begging, crying, telling me that the girl was lying, right? Like, their favorite line is, they just want what we got. They don't want
trying to break us up.
They trying to break us
Trying
up.
to break us up.
They trying to break us
I
up.
feel
right?
where he coming
So
from.
I was like, well, he said, my dumb ass, well, he said that you just trying to break us up and he don't fuck with you. She was like, oh, I don't fuck with him? Go look in his boxes. I wrote my initials in them.
Oh no!
Sis, I said, oh, okay. I said, well, then what
She
is
was trying
it?
to break y'all up.
She did break us up. Mission
Accomplished. Yeah.
So I was just like, well, have you ever caught somebody cheating crazy?
You know what? Yeah.
Have y'all ever? Not to cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get back to that. Have y'all ever like caught somebody like in the act?
No.
Oh, no.
I'm still here, free.
My God knows me because the way my story is going up on Lifetime, it's gonna be a different type of movie. I catch that.
I can honestly say,
It's gonna
like,
be a
if I
different-
wouldn't go through my guy phone, I would probably never know. Like, I would know from, like, because, like, guys, they start to, like, move a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't realize that women actually pay attention
They
to...
tell on themselves.
Yeah, like, they kind of, like,
Yeah.
telling themselves, they kind of, like, get a little
Look at them
bit...
taking
Especially if
notes.
they start to like your girl. Then
Get comfortable.
Then they get irritated with you. That's when you know it's a wrap. Like,
Yeah.
like, oh, you must like this bitch.
Yeah, cause I'm not gonna lie. I like dealt with a girl and a lot of dudes could know what this feel like.
Yeah.
Like I dealt with a girl and like you messing with another in your side thing, getting you mad, and
Yeah.
you come back home like she like, what's wrong? You okay? You like, yeah. You sick.
And you can't
The other
even
one got you sick. The
Yeah,
other one
you
got
can't
sick.
even tell
I can't
her what's
even-
upset.
I'm like, Oh my God. I'm like, you can't even, everything, you want any? I'm like, nah, I'm okay.
No, we can't relate.
We cannot fucking relate.
I'm
Side
not
got you sick.
But I've had like a nigga be like hella mean to me, and it's like, the fuck pissed you off? Because it was not me.
Like whatever
Okay.
whatever happened over there, like take that back over there because I didn't even.
But they ain't not saying that. They like, nah, babe, I'm just.
They're just trying to figure
The
it
whole
out.
time you sick. Niggas in their phone like.
Have you ever was in love with two people at the same time? Is that possible?
I think it's possible.
I think, yeah. No, I don't think I've been in love with. Well, yeah. I think it's possible.
Who'd you pick?
Huh?
Who'd you pick?
The one I love.
You loved them.
The one I loved more.
No, you loved them both.
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think with a
At that
situation
point,
like that,
the
no,
girl
but
ends up picking for you.
no, but to me with a
Because it's just
situation.
like the girl ends up the girl ends up picking.
No, to
it's
me,
the
look,
one that
look,
don't want to
look,
be.
Ming, with a situation like that, that's when you have to really make a list. And it's not
Niggas
even
ain't
just the
making
girl.
no list.
I'm not just saying the niggas. I'm just saying
I'm
the
talking
female.
about guys ain't making no list. Guys is whoever
Okay, well,
can
I'm
stay
speaking for
whoever
myself.
can stay on.
Who
the
can
ride
put
the
up with
longest.
my bullshit the longest? Who else is gonna be on this fucking roller coaster of life
who'd
with me?
you
Because
pick? You
I'm
didn't
gonna
pick nobody.
drag her.
Nah, I.
Somebody just exit stage left.
Yeah, you just gotta wait till like.
Why? But okay, let's talk about that. Because I was having this conversation with a friend. Why, when it comes to relationships, it feels like to find your happy medium, you got to be dragged in order to feel like you deserve love. Why is that when it comes like,
Hey, guys, I
let
need
me
to see if
drag
you're
her
loyal.
around the world to make sure she's loyal and she's with me because she really want to be with me. And let me do all this bullshit. And then 5-10 years from now, all right, I'm ready. Why is that?
I think because. Woman, honestly answer the question.
Yes. I want your transparency, your
I
honesty.
think because like most of the times we're not ready, but we just don't want that person to go nowhere.
Selfish.
Like it has a lot to do with being selfish, but it's like I know what it feels like to like lead a woman on for a long time, only because not because I don't care about her. It's because I may be ready, but I'm like I still don't want nobody to have that great shit that she has. But I know that I'm not ready. So I'm still sitting there.
you know
Definition
what?
of not being ready.
No, you know what
No,
that
it's not
reminds me
being
of?
ready, but it's like
You know what that's reminding me of? Think when you used to go to like the store and they used to have the fire sale and you ain't have no money, but you would hide the shirt and be like, I'm gonna come back for this bitch.
Yeah.
You used to hide it between stuff and things.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck you do.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You're like,
No.
let me hide her and hold her real quick till I evolve, till I'm ready.
Yeah, but
wasting time.
but listen, if you think about it, right? If you think about it.
No.
No. Listen. Y'all just got to look. I know it's selfish, but if you think about it, if you
said, "I know it's
honestly think
selfish,
about
but-"
it, you're like,
It makes no sense. I thought about
no,
it. For a
you
long
guys don't
time.
think to yourself, well,
Nah.
he really cares about me.
No,
No!
I think that they're fucking idiots.
No, I want the flowers and roses first before I want the heartache and tears. Like,
True, but we don't think about that. Like you guys are more like emotional, you know. So we don't think about stuff like that. We don't think about all those things that you guys think about. Like you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's just like saying like I've been in a position where it's time to buy Christmas gifts or whatever it is, or you know, it's like damn, but you weren't okay. I like this, but that wasn't thoughtful enough. And we're not thinking like that. We're just like okay, we're doing what needs to be done.
have you figured out your love language? Is that something that guys do? Like your love
Hell
language?
no.
Sometimes, wait, you never know. It's some that I've met, but like, I know my love language. I'm like, okay.
I haven't figured out my love language. I haven't.
think
It's a
that's-
test.
I think no,
You
but
can
I
take
think,
a test.
I think that's really important just to know how you want to be loved, and especially your partner, how they want to be loved. Because what I realize is, say, all right, I'm somebody who's very affectionate, but the person I'm with may not be affectionate, and I'm doing things that I love, and it's only irritating them. It's because I'm showing up in the way that I want people to show up for me, and not necessarily how they want me to show up. So to me, that's important.
Right.
Like
So
to
somebody
figure,
looking at you like you're clingy.
Guys
they're like,
love
God damn,
language
what's
is
going on? But that's what I want
no
somebody to
nagging.
do to me.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. See, the thing is, I try not to put all guys in a box. I try not to.
No,
because like I like to look at the glass half full, even though my glass right now is empty. But I like to look at the glass half full and
So you
go.
think I think there's some good guys left. Do you?
Oh no.
No,
I definitely.
all guys are good.
No. There's plenty
Whoa.
of great men.
You just say anything
but you
out that
know
mouth.
what? You know
just
what?
say anything.
I'm gonna take accountability though and say, don't do that, man, because you know there are certain people.
First
you
of
feel
all,
like, bitch.
I have to always save Karen
Nah,
out the
it's
middle of the
okay.
ocean.
Because you know what? It's a Baywatch thing. So this is what I go head in like deep. I go swimming. And when I say swimming in just like a relationship, love, and I'm like, Ming, come get me. She's like, bitch, you've known this nigga for a week. I'm like, so what? Come get me.
Yeah.
Literally 1 year I gave her, what's that thing they
A life vest or something?
I gave her a lifesaver 1 year for Christmas because I was like, you're always saving me. So
That's
here's
dope.
just, I was
That's
like,
dope. I think that's dope though.
here's a reminder,
like-
but I'm okay with that because it's like,
That's who you are.
I don't like to bring an
You
old
okay
situation.
with almost drowning?
But did I drown? Yes or no? But did I drown?
You're still here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's between me and
Girl, I
Sky
guess.
Daddy. That's between me and Sky Daddy, which is my God. So he takes care of me.
Sky Daddy.
I know Big Homie is like, yo,
Like, bitch, if I gotta fucking rescue you
Cat
one
lady.
more time.
That's good though. I think that's
But
good.
I don't think we should I'm trying not to and keeping a positive mindset of not assuming the last person is gonna be like the new person.
Yeah.
But I know I have to be weary of certain things because I fall for the trick sometimes. You may be like, girl,
But it's a lot of
I guess
it's
like
a lot of guys. But then again, it's a lot of women who will act a certain type of way that make guys act a certain type of way. So same things that you guys do. So it might be a guy that be like, yo, this is all I know, and this is how I know how to treat women, and you know what I mean, and this is how I play the defense and whatever, because a woman might blase or whatever, and you come across him and he still might not know that you're that one for him, so he plays his cards a certain kind of way. You know what I mean? Because you got to think about it.
Though.
Think about it right now.
I
Think about it right now. It's a lot of, like how we could say it's a lot of niggas that ain't shit. It's a lot of, I don't know what to say.
I
big
feel
word.
like
It's a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
say this.
Women that ain't shit too.
for
So,
ego purposes, I feel like men go in and they don't want women at times. I'm not gonna say all because I don't want to stereotype or generalize all men.
Yeah.
But certain men, it's like they like women who need to be quote unquote saved or fixed or who's not whole because it makes them, for their ego purposes, it makes them feel good.
A lot of men do feel that way.
And I think that's terrible
It
in the
is.
sense of like, I've dated, like I know I've had one public relationship, right? But I've dated other people where they've done well for themselves and it gets to a point of like, I remember one date I went on and we went to Kobe's last game against the Celtics.
Popping.
And this
that's kind
nigga-
of public and outer than me.
No, but nobody really knew. But like, this
That's
man
some terrible
was
sneaky
mad.
link.
No, I know. But you know what? The way Google is set up, they probably not even gonna realize what I'm talking about. But so Floyd was on the floor with like Rella, and you know Kobe I've worked with on at Beats by Dre. So Kobe was like at the free throw line. He saw me from where I was sitting. He did a nod, and he looked. He was like, he did like an almost disgust look. He was like, so you know Kobe? I was like, kind of, because he referred to himself as Mamba. I was like, Mamba from like Beat stuff, but I don't know him personally. And as Floyd was leaving, he came over and said hello. The nigga did not call me after that.
Sick. He like, she
He
know
was
everybody.
like, he said, but he told a friend, he said, bitch, it's too mixy.
Yeah.
I said, what are you
are
talking
clients.
about? Yeah.
That's
I was
ego.
like,
That's all ego.
first of all, like, you know, Rella is really the homie and takes care of me and provides me opportunity and different things with Floyd. And I'm like, it's not even that type of party. Like, it's one thing if I actually was being mixy, I'll take it with a badge of honor. But I said, this bitch, all I did was do a nod and you and your feelings. So let me circle the block and just be single again.
Well,
Because it
that's
gets weird.
Crazy.
So do you like talking to like people like guys are like, Yeah, I don't know. You too known.
Let me tell you. Okay,
Is that something with you?
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna give y'all the sauce. Right now, I'm gonna give y'all the sauce.
Let me sit up straight too. Hold on.
What y'all want to know? I'm gonna give y'all the sauce. Right.
All right. This is what our listeners want to know. What's the sauce?
All right, look. Men, it's a huge ego thing. Like a huge ego thing. Certain things that y'all would look at or talk about. If I told you, he'd be like, yo, when I was corny, it's like, he doesn't feel like that. He's a man. Mm-hmm. And we all feel like, I know women feel a certain type of way with women getting like with another woman like having one up on you, but that has nothing to do with another man having one up on you. That has nothing to do with it. You get what I'm saying? So it's a reason why you see dudes do the crazy things they do. You see but you see guys kill other dudes for women. It's digital, all this other stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's all ego. So it's like when you see girls in the blogs, and you see girls in the blogs, you're like, yo, well, why they keep messing with the girls around the same circle? It's an ego thing. Most guys just want to be like, I hit it, or I did that.
Yeah.
That makes it feel more.
Ray J.
You know what I'm saying? That makes it right, and it makes it feel like
hat change.
no, and it makes it feel like for women, you like, yo, so how do you get a kick out of that? It just makes a guy feel like he's one step up, and he's like, oh well, I did that. That ain't nothing. Oh, I did it already. And that's why some dudes will walk in, and it'll be you and your dude walking across, but he's still tapping like. Laughing, right? But another dude know what that feels like. So that's why if he sits with you, and he don't have to know what's going on, but even you saying hello and how he's like, how you know?
What?
It's like, how you know?
You know what? Listen,
I just had this conversation with a guy, and I said, if we're not dating, or if you see me out, so say like we was fucking around, and you see me out with another nigga, do not come up and speak to me. He like, why? I said, because I don't want to talk. He was like, why? Like, we not cool? Yeah, text me, but don't come up and speak to me. He like, why? I said, because I don't feel like explaining who you are. Yeah. He was like, what you mean? I said, because I just don't feel like even having the conversation. I remember one time I was with a guy. We was in the airport. I'm not going to say no names. And one of my ex's artists was coming down the thing, right? And so I'm cool. I'm cool with all of them, right? So I see the cameraman, right? First, we're not in the terminal jetway. We're in the gateway. And so I see the cameraman like, oh, such and such is back there, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just thinking to myself, okay, I got it. I'm like, okay, cool. So like,
you figuring out your spin.
I'm like, fuck. That's what I'm really thinking. Yeah. And the guy that I'm with, my boyfriend at the time, he's hard body so close to me, right? Security around, all this type of stuff. So the guy walked past, when I tell you, I looked at him like I'd never seen him a day in my life. And the camera guy called me like a couple of days later, was like, man, why didn't you stick to such and such? They think like, like what happened? Like, he was like, she just looked at me like she didn't know me. I said, yeah, because I didn't feel like I didn't want no smoke. Like, don't come, don't.
You know what? You know what's crazy?
Do not come up to me.
So listen, I did that.
Let's talk later.
I did that, and the man was so mad. So I went out with this guy, right? He was like, hey, I want you to come out with me. I said, you know what? Okay. I thought it was going to be me and him. He made it like, I felt like it was a fucking world tour. It was literally him and all his goddamn friends. Yeah. And at this point, I'm already here. So I was like, all right.
I hate that.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta like, but then people were like trying to Instagram. I'm like, okay.
Put the cameras away.
Mind you, but then you look crazy when you be the one be like, don't put me on your gram.
Because first thing I'm saying is,
they gonna be like, who you hiding from?
Yeah, who's hiding?
So I'm chilling like in the cut, right? And then I see somebody else who like I liked a lot and I used to talk to, but I didn't tell them like I was gonna be here. I didn't even know they were gonna be here. When I say, you remember that Diddy look when him and that artist did that? This was us. He looked at me for like a good minute, and all I kept saying from my mind to him, and I was like, I hope he could fucking read this. Like, shit is don't you motherfucking come on.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
offense.
yeah,
I was like,
And I hate
I was
this line.
like,
you not
don't-
speaking?
I was like, don't give me no half hug. You know the half hug, like, oh,
Yeah.
she a good girl. Don't
Yeah.
bring none of that energy over here.
You don't know me.
And when I say he looked at me in disgust, I just looked down, and I was like, but then I realized, I was like, men have a way of making you feel bad for doing nothing.
Yeah.
First of all, you never wanted to commit to me. You never wanted to give me anything.
Now, once you mine forever.
Yeah, but then the next day,
Wait, explain that.
wait,
'Cause
listen,
once
wait.
if-
So then I go, so I'm home the next day, and concierge is like, hey, there's a car down here for you. And he must have been calm, like, nah, I need to speak to you right now. On some like, Usher, let it rain. He's like, nah, I need to speak to you right now. I'm like, about, like, I got on a headscarf. He's like, I don't care, come downstairs. He was like, so what was all that? I'm like, wait a second. You annoyed? How does, like, but then he spinned it, and I'm like, okay, go back upstairs, because the way he was coming at me made me feel like I did something wrong. And I'm like, I said, I don't know what type of PhD you have in psychology or trickery or in Halloween with this trick or treat shit. I said, but get me out of here with, I almost, an apology almost formulated out my lips.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry for being happy. I'm sorry for going out on a date when you out here dragging the fuck out of me. And I'm like,
For filth.
and then he showed up real like,
Mad.
nah, you get mad. And I was like, the fuck?
That was how I knew I couldn't trust you.
Yeah. I knew this was you the whole time.
Yeah, like, wow. And then you know what's crazy? When I came down, he was like,
What?
wow, so you moving like this?
Yeah.
I looked around like, bitch, who you talking to?
For a second, I was almost manipulated.
See,
Yeah.
I'm different. I'm like confrontational. So
Oh, we
any
know.
woman I've ever like dealt with, they know like
Don't play with you.
if they see like more than likely you're gonna put their head in like we gotta go. Cause he's gonna be stupid.
It's more of
And I'm
like, is
walking
this the
in, and
hill
if
you
I
want to
walk by,
die on?
I'm like, I'm gonna walk about like, that's crazy.
See? Yeah. Oh, you ain't speaking?
Waiting for him to say something.
Right.
And if he don't
Yo.
say nothing, that's
Nah,
then
but
I'm gonna
see-
look at you real crazy like.
So what you doing out here?
I'ma get-
See, this is why, no offense, I love you, but I don't like him. Because he's that type of like, and then I don't know if you seen, what is that, your brother who looks like you, who be
Yeah,
with you?
yeah.
His brother put the battery in the back with the extra muscle like him, and they just so extra like, so you ain't speaking? They're gonna make it a we thing.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, oh, you just outside
I'm like,
with him?
You gotta seek some help.
like your man ain't saying nothing. He ain't gonna take up for you. This what you
Like, stop
This is
talking.
your-
I was like, yo,
This is
leave
this
me
your
alone.
protector.
Nah, you see, it
That's
ain't gonna.
nice,
This
nasty.
your protector. Wow.
See, there's certain people I play with. You aren't one of them. I'm not even
See, like,
on
They
that
like,
type
nah,
of time.
they like,
I
nah,
don't
we
know
gotta
to
go.
watch.
Nah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
no.
see, like when you see you with whatever. Like,
See,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
on
yeah.
a different type
but
of
like
time.
Yeah.
when you used to date somebody that don't give a fuck how far this goes.
Yeah,
and we can
yeah.
nigga, like, we can take this wherever you
Wherever you wanna take it.
wherever
Yeah,
you
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
go. We can go.
100%.
Like,
100%.
what?
See, I want somebody who's like at a cool 8.
Yeah.
Who's like,
yeah.
ooh, I'm hitting the speed bump. Let me relax.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
it's all gas.
If I
no breaks, and it's comedy to you.
If I love, yeah, it is. I get kicked out of it.
see, it's
like,
comedy.
If I
And
like
probably
love
there
you,
with a whole nother bitch.
Yeah,
Like,
you
what?
know what I'm
and
saying?
gonna
If I-
leave her to come
I'll
chastise
be like,
you.
yeah, I'll be like, you think I care about that bitch? You know what we got.
You know what?
You know what we got.
You see, it's the double tap too, and he gonna do it in front of company.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this your man? This your man? This who protecting you? All right, well, I sent you over a little
I would
hors
be
d'oeuvres.
so embarrassed.
He gonna be like, yeah, I sent you a little hors d'oeuvres for the table. Your man don't look like he got it. That's the type of shit he do. And no lie,
Toxic.
that's like a
That's
disrespectful, toxic LA man.
No, but you know what it's just when you really care about a woman and like
Just do right by her then.
that's true, right? I believe in that.
You see, but it's a
y'all go
but.
some-
It's a but.
No, listen. If you listen, I'm gonna tell you. If I really care about a woman, and I felt as if I didn't do, I didn't give all. I ain't do just right, and I'm trying to find myself with another woman. But while I'm trying to find myself, I see you out. Nah.
So
Nah. That's out.
Wait,
That's out. Wait till I heal, baby.
Listen,
baby. Wait till I heal.
Listen, on everything,
what?
we need a +2 when you win whatever Academy Awards you win. Whatever
You need to go talk to the lady.
Whatever Emmy or Oscar you win, just let us, because the way you on your Denzel, he's gonna show up and do the embarrass and then go back to the
While
table
you're
with
healing
Shorty.
with another girl, I need to chill.
Nah, I'm trying to heal right now. But I know. Let me tell you something. Good women just don't come like that, right? Right. So
since you
if
know
I know
that-
if I know you a good woman. And
Why not
I'm
just
over
be
here
with
with
her?
I'm over here with just some some work just
Why?
to get
Why?
over you.
Ego.
Why you-
It's my ego. I can't let
it's
that.
like it's a but the ego cannot be the explanation for everything. When are we gonna not?
We have to grow up one day.
Excuse me. Let me not even say we, because I'm not speaking French and I'm not referring to us women. When are y'all gonna get to a point of like, you know what? Because therapy is great conversation now. We talk about it within our community.
Yeah.
So it's like, when do it get to a point where, you know what? I'm psychologically damaged on how I see women. When do you like, you know what?
And why is it when y'all get your heartbreak at like 16, y'all never recover from that one heartbreak?
I swear, that's my
It's
problem.
it's
my problem right there.
It's the
One
heartbreak
this
girl
girl
at
did
16.
something
No, let
to
me say
you in the
something.
10th grade.
This is girl. No, let me say
and
something.
you talk
Let me
about
tell
it
you
at
something.
It's
30.
No, let
about
me
that
tell you something.
16-year-old
Let me tell you.
heartbreak.
I promise
That-
you.
I
I
swear
promise
to
you. I'm gonna
God,
tell you right
you got your
now.
heartbreak
I can
at
tell you right
16,
now.
I'm good.
I was 16 years old.
See?
I knew it.
I would not lie.
See?
I knew it.
It was this girl. She broke my heart. I met her on a blue line. I met her on a blue line. She went to King Drew. I'll never forget this.
I know.
Then I had a then
That
it
I
was this
know.
Then it was this one dude. I was in Long Beach. He stayed in Compton. So it was one dude. He went to the school. He went to my school. Whatever. He was tripping. I got into it with him. Boom. Got into it with him. Whatever. Me and him got down. Whoa, 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 boom. Boom. Thundered him. Done. Right. So she like. So I used to talk to her like, yeah, baby. So this. My mama used to hate her because she used to take my phone, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's switch phones. You know what I mean? Like,
You had the minutes on your phone, probably.
yeah. So she like, let's switch phones, whatever. And then she moved. So I used to tell her about this dude, but she used to tell me about a dude that just liked to like keep talking to her. He lived directly across the street from me. Babe, I don't know. He just always trying to talk to me, and I keep telling him I got a boyfriend. I'll never forget this. My first heartbreak, I swear.
I know.
It's
Listen,
not
listen,
your
listen,
first heartbreak.
Yeah.
It's your first relationship.
Yeah.
Relationship.
Listen.
That is not a heartbreak.
Listen
at
what happened.
16.
Listen. Listen. So I go to her house. I let my cousin drop me off at the house. Rest in peace. I let her drop me off at the house. When I get out, she's like, see, baby, there he go right there. I look. It's the nigga I just fought 2 weeks ago. He said, he looked at me. Mind you, he was a blood too. He like, what's Bracken blood? I'm like, what's up, girl? I'm tripping, right?
Yeah.
So we like at her house. Right. So she like, no, just go just go in my backyard. My daddy said, well, okay, all right. So I go in the backyard. Boom. Okay. They like, I said, I'm gonna walk to the store. I walk to the store. I come back to the store. They say, you better tell. He said, you better not walk to a store again, or they gonna jump you. I was like, what? 2 weeks later, come down the line. She's like, I gotta tell you something. I was like, what happened? Mind you, I'm on the phone all night, kicking my feet up, wiggling my toes, wiggling my toes. You know what I'm saying?
Your Hanes t-shirt.
She like, well, my friend, or was her friend name? She's like, yeah, we went over there to his homeboy house, and then he called me in a room, and we did it. I said,
We did what?
we did it.
Not on her Kamala. We did it.
We did it. Back then, we did it. Y'all did it. She said, yeah, we did it.
I could hear it in your voice.
I was sick.
You know what? That's heartbreak
After
for
that-
me too. 'cause
After that,
I'm
I was
hurt.
like,
But that's the one heartbreak they never get over. That's the one I
never got over. I never got over that.
Not you. No, you
dating.
talking about it 16 years later, and I could hear the upsetness in
They
his
Sick.
voice.
never get
Sick.
over it. It's sick.
sick.
But then
They
why?
never
okay, how
trust
about
women
this?
after that.
How about
They
this?
still healing.
Why do
You supposed to be my pumpkin.
Why do other women have to pay for the behavior of that person that's 16, who is an adolescent, who is young?
Does years count or not? Because a lot of men pay for the guys that was previous before y'all.
No, but you at
No.
16, you
Yeah.
were like, You on some heartbroken, it's not over, things to get over. You on your whole boys
I'm listening
to
to
men.
Mario and all that.
I could tell.
I know, right?
Sick.
Did you write a letter?
No.
Oh, you ain't over that much. Yeah.
No, but I'm just, but basically, yeah, like, you know, you get your heart broke, man. Like, it's hard to get over that.
How many times have you got your heart broken?
Be honest.
A real,
Like when
really,
you
really,
was sick.
that-
where you was like
Like, yo,
one
you
time-
really leaving?
That one time was the biggest time. Excuse me.
At 16?
Yeah.
Yes.
That one time.
I told
that
you.
one time.
my
No, that hurt.
theories-
That
My
hurt.
theories are good.
That's-
I think,
16,
you know what? That's
I
the
still got-
first time you experienced it. Because
Yeah.
you know what? We're taught growing up the way we love people and we show up in their lives, they'll show up for us.
Yeah.
So you're thinking, okay, I love this girl. I'm doing right by her. She's going to do the same thing.
This is what it's supposed to be.
No,
Like,
I
it's supposed
kind
to
of,
be-
So
I
now
want, I
moving
want to
forward,
break
you
those
realize
curses and those
that
thought processes that
she
we
could
think.
go
supposed to be a
over.
rotten apple.
Well, you saw what happened with Adam and Eve. So,
Yeah.
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 So there
Sick.
goes that apple.
But, you know,
After that, you never got your heart broke.
after that, I never really got my heart broke. I've been like
you
hurt
don't-
after relationships. Like if you really care about somebody, you thinking you like, damn, sick. Like,
So
damn,
you
my
never
thing-
healed
my
from
thing
that
is gone.
situation.
Like my thing gone.
You never like fully healed from that situation.
From that, no, because that made me feel like every woman is capable of doing something crazy.
I think, see, that's the problem there is like now we talk about therapy and we talk about a lot of things now, like the last 2 or 3 years. But now if we start introducing therapy and those conversations with black men earlier, in that 16, 17, where you go through something like that, no offense, that's not supposed to be your end all be all.
Yeah.
Because it's like your starter relationship.
Yeah, but like, I mean, you ain't taught that. It's life, but
Yeah.
you weren't taught like, hey, son, you're gonna be hurt. Somebody's gonna break your
I
heart.
think
Like
that's-
that's like crazy. Like the first person that you actually like fall in love with. It's not supposed to be that way. But this is life. But it's like it's not supposed to be that way. Like
Yeah.
I'm supposed to love you. You're supposed to love me. We
But that
supposed to
goes
love
back
each
to
other
what I
forever.
was saying is
That's
just
what
like you think the way I show up for you, you're going to show up for me.
Right.
But honestly, it's not like, unfortunately, society is not like that. No
Yeah.
matter how you are as an individual doesn't mean people are going to give you that same percentage back.
Yeah.
I have a
And-
question.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing that a girl has done? And what's the craziest thing that you've done to a guy? Like,
like crazy thing.
just like crazy, like, cause you had them fucked up.
Oh, she's crazy.
Like, were you like, oh, this girl is nuts?
Let me tell you something. This girl I was in the car with this girl and oh my God. I was in a car with this girl and I got so mad. I was like, man, get out my car, right? Man,
Where was you? I hope you wasn't on the 10. You was like on Wilshire or something, right?
I was on, I'm gonna tell you exactly where I was at. I was on
Because that matters.
no, I was on Highland, right? I was on Highland, right? Not too far from the freeway.
It's tricky. He let her off right at the freeway.
Look,
But go ahead.
Why?
Look, I'm like,
Well,
what?
go ahead.
Get out my. She just wilding, tripping, trying to swing, all that. I'm like, yo, you swinging at me? Man, I got out the car. I said, man, I ain't. Hey, get out the car. I ain't tripping. Get out the car. This motherfucker done jumped in the front seat, in the driver's seat. Said, get out the car. Slammed the door. Jumped over. Whoop! I almost run over my foot. I'm screaming, hey, get the fuck out my motherfucker's car. She tried to drive, whoop, dead end. Gotcha. All right, gotta come back this way. Gotta come back this
gonna
way.
run
I'm
your
like, you
ass
better
over.
not. I'm like, you better not
She
run me
did.
over.
All she heard
If
was,
she
I
would-
did it. I did it, y'all.
She stopped. Oh, we screaming. I'm yelling back and forth. Now the neighbors call. The neighbors call the police. I will not lie to y'all. It's like 50 police outside. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. I said, you see what you got them? Look what's going on. You see what you did? She like this. I'm so sorry. Shut up. Look what you got us doing. I'm over here like,
You know, domestic violence hit different in our community.
I got a whole nother bitch.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm not even trying to be on the news.
You my side thing. I said, yeah, look, get on the ground. Police lays down. I'm like, I hope she don't press charges. For what? She took my, what happened? She took my car. Mm-hmm. She ran around, did a whole bunch of stuff. I hope she don't say nothing crazy because she could say anything.
Yep.
And then like that's what I asked this one guy. I was like, hey, if a guy has like whatever a guy says doesn't really matter. If a woman says it, it's like okay, you go to jail and then you wait till you talk to a judge. Yeah. So I'm like, I hope she don't say nothing crazy. So we right there. We both us on our knees, laid me down, took her. She like, nah, don't take him, whatever. Okay, cool. We leave. We get back in the car together like some dummies.
Back in the car together?
Back in the car together like some dummies. Okay, whoa, you know what? Whoa. We go to this hotel. Going to this hotel. Boom. I ain't gonna tell you what hotel now.
Carry
we like
out
we
the
just
night.
we just like a toxic couple. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Toxic
you're not a couple. You're a whole toxic shenanigan at this point.
This is an entanglement that needs to end.
Yeah, it's an entanglement that needs to. It's an entanglement. Yeah, it needs to get untangled. Mm-hmm. So we chilling. We go chill at a hotel. Right after that, she just talking. She just start tripping out of nowhere. Well, I think that you should have. We in a hotel. She whoa. She start grab my chest, pull me. Oh, man, get the. She just start screaming, start scratching. You know you want to give her the shit. I'm like, man, get off of me. Do you know what I did?
What?
I said, oh, you want to do that? So she grabbing me. I grab her. I'm grabbing me. While she grabbing me, I'm grabbing her hand. While she grabbing me, I walk to the door. I said, man, you got me. Man, get off. Pushed her hand. I'm running down the hallway with one shoe on. Run down the hallway with one shoe on, pressing the thing. Because you cannot do nothing to a woman right then and there. What are you going to do?
Nothing.
You love that toxic shit.
I could call.
Did you love it?
Did you talk to her?
I didn't like when it
after
was too toxic.
Did you talk to her?
He said,
after
I
that?
ain't like it. You notice he said, I ain't like it when it was too toxic.
No, I'm gonna tell you why though. Because
I like it toxic, but not too toxic.
Because listen. No. Because it's like when it's a little bit of something. Like
little bit of toxic?
we know that y'all care. You know what I mean? We know y'all tripping because y'all care. But when it's too much, you gotta get up out of there. I ain't get a dime, but I got up out of there.
Did you talk to her after that?
No, absolutely
I'm
not.
proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Absolutely not.
Because that was a lot.
I stole somebody's car before out the club.
You crazy.
Well, see, he
The
went
way
to the
valet
club.
is set up.
The way valet set up.
Okay, so like the valet thought we were together, so the valet thought it was me that he was with, because the girl it was dark. The valet wasn't paying no attention. So I found out that they was like at this club. So what I did was I Ubered up there. I went up there and I was just like, yo, I told the valet, I said, hey, give me can I get the keys?
You say mad casual. Yeah, let me get the keys.
Right.
And they give it to you.
I get the keys. I start up the car.
How do they do that?
And I
they
text
do.
them,
You speak with that confidence?
Because they thought it was me, because we always go to this strip club.
Yeah.
We always together. So he didn't probably look at the girl face. So I was like, yo, let me get the keys. I get the keys. I start the car. I pull the car to the front of the club. And then I text him, was like, I hope you got a ride home.
Yo, y'all crazy.
Like, yo, man. Get out the car. Get out the car. And I just drove off.
I love that for you.
You're crazy. Man.
So what's the craziest thing somebody did to try to get you back? And what's the craziest thing you've done to get somebody back?
Me.
Because they yours forever, so you ain't got to do
Yeah,
nothing.
they my thing. I'm like, no matter what, I'm going to see you.
I don't like
and
that confidence.
When I see you out, I'm like,
because he playing the whole game. I don't like that.
Oh, you ain't go? I ain't worried. Whether it's 4 months, 6 months, 7 months, a year and a half, when I see you, I'm going to have that same energy.
Yeah, he got it in the GPS.
And you know you got to see me.
He's going to pop
Do you
up.
pop up over people? Have you ever popped up over somebody?
I'm for sure popping up. I'm
He
tripping.
look like the type. I got the
If you
GPS.
tell me, like, nah, I ain't, I'm like, what?
Talk to me in 20 minutes.
And you go, you go holler
Tell
at
me to my face.
You gotta talk to me.
Tell me to my face in ETA.
You gotta talk to me. You gotta shut everything down. Put security out. Don't even put security outside. Don't even put security outside, because they be ducking too. So just to put everybody outside. I'm tripping. I want my thing. You know that. Don't put nobody in harm's way. Yeah.
You toxic.
Yeah, I be tripping. I ain't gonna lie.
And
You
you
need to start telling people, hey,
But it's
I'm
only because
cheating
I really love that person. It's not because
see. I hate that we equate
toxic.
I'm just
behavior
saying.
with love. They
Yes.
don't coincide.
If I didn't care, I leave
no,
it.
but that goes back to our conversation. I
No,
don't even
if
feel
you
like
care,
we got
you'll
it.
let me go.
I would let you go if I
Or
cared.
you know what? You'd
'cause
be
you're
good to
not
that
ready.
person.
No.
You're not ready, and you're not ready to do right.
But we don't have that. If we had, listen, let me tell you something. If we had an agreement,
what kind
Oh
of
my
fucking
God.
agreement?
That's
can we possibly
marriage.
how
have?
do you have an agreement that you can leave and I didn't have an agreement?
What do
that we supposed to say 50-50.
You
We're
li-
deciding to split.
Listen,
But you
that's
just said-
marriage. That's
you said that-
marriage. This is boundaries, and it's terrible
Be
that
toxic.
men equate like relationships and dating to fucking batteries. You can't be a negative and a positive
if I love you, if I love you,
So
it's
why
gonna
you
be
with somebody else if you love the girl?
He
That's a good
said
question.
ego. I'm trying to
It's
figure
ego,
stuff
right?
out.
That's a good question.
No. It's
Answer
not.
it.
No, you're never with somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
What
you like.
I love this. What do you call it?
you like-
Humor me.
You like
Humor me.
when Nike said just do it. That's what they were talking about.
Now you
Nigga,
bringing
they
Nike
were talking
into your
about
bullshit.
performance. They were talking about
leave
performance. You
Nike
got me
out your
using.
bullshit.
You got me using the N-word on here freely. They were talking about performance. Just do it and show up and be your best.
No.
Leave Nike out of your bullshit.
No, honestly, I can't speak for no man. Like we don't know why we do the stupid shit that we do.
Why do men want to wait till they turn 50 to get married?
Because most men, it's not wait till they're actually 50.
Not
but they
50
just-
till they're like
they just
a
wanna
little
wait till
bit
they-
washed.
till they got out.
No, till they like hit the rinse cycle a few
Nah,
times.
it's like-
You're
like-
not
you
in
get
your
washed
Nah, it's
no,
like-
you're
it's
not
like-
in your
it's
prime.
like-
I want you in your
It's
prime.
like
It's like
shit
we did it
slowed
all. It's
down.
like we did it all.
So you washed. So now you
Nah.
want to go get married.
Yeah, you in the rinse
Now
cycle.
you hip
Laundry.
hurt, back hurt. Oh, now,
Yeah.
now
Bitches
you
is
wanna
not coming
marry
in.
me?
Bitches,
Fuck outta
excuse
here.
me, women aren't coming in like they normally do.
Right, fuck
It's
outta
slowed
here.
down.
Now
You're not in
you-
the club like that no more. It's like, oh yeah,
Now
I'm cool.
You, then got gray hair, fucking
Gray hair.
soggy balls. Like, get
Soggy balls.
I don't want to do it. Like, you're not gonna be fucking half your best.
Put that ring on your finger though.
No.
No, but you know what? Even with the ring,
No, thank you.
why is it now? It feels like it's a silencing tool where it's like, all right, I gave it a ring. All right, but what's the date? God damn, I just gave it a ring.
Yeah.
Why is it like that?
Well, I don't know because I haven't proposed, but I will tell you that a lot of the dudes that I know that propose, they like, she be just be asking me so much that she won't even let me do it. Like she just won't let me do it. That I gotta give it to her so she can know that it's coming.
Oh wow, okay. That's fair to know. That's transparent. So I know this was our Valentine's Day episode. We talked about everything in between. What's your if you had to let our listeners know and viewers know 5 songs for your Valentine's Day playlist? Let's go.
Okay.
Old to new. What we listening to?
Future stick talk. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
He went for the
I'm just playing.
president of.
I'm just playing.
He wasn't.
Okay. No. I was just joking. Let me see. I'm gonna set the tone right. Can I look at my phone? Cause I got
Go ahead.
I got my stuff right here.
Go ahead.
So hold on. But I know for sure it gotta be 112. Cupid gotta be one of them.
Okay. I like that.
Cupid gotta be one of them. Cause
Okay.
it's Valentine's Day. You know, you want to make things sweet. You don't want everything to be nasty.
Okay.
But-
Cupid.
But you really want it to be nasty.
Cupid 112.
I would say Cisco Incomplete.
Ooh.
Okay now. All right now.
That was
All right.
That was
Yeah, I got my
Yeah.
sauce. See, are we just talking about just playing it, or we talking about like we're playing it, but then like we probably be in a bathtub or some shit
Yeah,
like
the thing to the thing.
okay,
This
the
is
thing
like
to the
your
thing. Okay,
playlist.
yeah. Oh yeah. So then it gotta be that. It gotta go slow, cause you gotta get it wet first, and then you gotta, you know what I mean?
I
Shoot it a
thought
little
he
bit.
meant like a bath with his.
That's what I
girl.
meant. The water.
You sure?
Yeah, water, right? So look,
That's not what the wet
Yeah,
mean,
so-
but okay,
yeah,
I'll
but
take
listen,
it.
So look, so it's that. It's Valentine's Day, so I got to do Casey and JoJo. I got to do All My Life for that.
Ooh, yes.
And then you know what I'm
That's
saying?
not
Because
going
that's
nowhere.
real. Like I would say it got to be Pretty Ricky, it gotta be, I wanna sex you, tell you if I fast asleep. It gotta be one of them.
Okay.
Cause I gotta change it back, I gotta bring it back now.
Okay.
I think it's probably 2 Pretty Rickies though. Cause after that, I want pretty Ricky. pretty Ricky.
Oh, that's when you set the tone. You got your oils.
Yeah.
And you set.
Yeah. You in a row.
My body.
Hey, you could look.
Your body.
Yeah. Hey, that's when he set the tone. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, you know what I'm bringing.
Yeah.
You know what's happening right now.
Yeah. That's the vibe.
I slow jammed you,
That's
mama.
that's the vibe. Like, yeah, all right.
Well, I hope that playlist helps. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, you got a new bae. Me.
Well, if I'm in Mexico,
if you see the
Valentine's
pictures,
Day,
just mind your business.
You up to something.
I'm with my homegirls and I ain't got no Valentine's.
You know what? Just mind your business.
Just mind your business.
You know, I'm speaking into fruition. Drop my flowers. I'm trying to go up on IG story.
So you
Oh
gonna
my
have a
God. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm speaking into existence because I feel like I'm one of the still those like sappy, I still like
Me
glasses
too.
half full.
If you call up my phone tonight and you ain't got nothing for me on Valentine's Day, stop. Okay? Very simple. Just stop. I'm never gonna answer my phone again.
Hey, what if a nigga call you like this? Hey, so who you with? Who you with today?
He's calling me
On the 14th. On the 14th.
That
And
he-
you ain't with nobody.
I'm not. What you mean? Who am I with today?
Who are you with today?
Take me out your lineup. You should have been made plans with me.
Oh!
Take me out the rotation.
Yeah, take me
'Cause
all
some
the way
some
out the
niggas will do
rotation because
breakfast
I
with
push you.
one, lunch with another, dinner
Yeah.
with another.
Because
No.
you're not even on the bench. You're not even a 6th man at this point. Like, sir, hand in your jersey, please.
Because Valentine's Day my favorite.
Hang it up.
Yeah.
Hang it up,
Holiday.
sir.
All right, what about you? What do you like?
What you doing
before
on
we
Val-
go? What, like, do men even care about Valentine's Day? Because I be seeing some
I
weird
don't
thing
know.
like y'all get Gatorade and
Nah.
like deodorant.
Gatorade.
No, but like people be making gifts with that. I'm like, I don't know if my man wants the blue drink.
I don't think men really care about. It's all about catering. So men don't really. It's not a big thing for
Girls
men. Like
should get
men
that-
worry about
they-
catering to
they
a
got
woman.
That honey.
You know what I'm saying?
Valentine's Day.
What honey?
You ain't heard about the honey? You know
tell
about
us.
the honey?
I know about the honey. I know about the honey for a while. For a while now. Well, for years.
Y'all put me on off air,
Yeah.
and you know what? That's a girl, I guess.
Girl. Thank you so much for coming.
Making, you know,
Hey.
big league Valentine's Day.
Big league Valentine's Day.